Hello there, welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, today's video is signs your partner is having an affair with someone else. Now, let us put aside the idea of a perfect world where people love their partners honestly, with all their heart, and would never ever cheat on them, where all relationships are successful and no hearts are broken, where there are no tears but only smiles, and where two people live happily ever after. The real world is a way too different. People get old, they cheat, trust is broken, and hearts are shattered. Keeping a reality check on your love life is important. I'm not advising you to do with your partner all the time, but if you notice a negative change in their actions or reactions, then trying to have some surety about things won't do any worse. It can be you whose partner is secretly spending time with someone else or apparently dating you. It can always be you. If you have been having some arguing and eye-rolling kind of experiences with your partner, then there is obviously a crack in your relationship. It is your job to find out where the crack is and what shocked your relationship that caused the crack. It is not a dramatic thing to say that maybe your partner is tired of you. Maybe they are not having a good time with you, or maybe they are seeing someone else. As I said, it is not an ideal world we live in. Your partner can cheat on you. It is a probability. So you observe their behavior to be bizarre or unusual. I suggest you try to find out if they are seeing someone else. They will not want to confront you, obviously, but what cheating is. But you have to find out, because if you don't, it will be unfair to you. Treating them like royalty when they are secretly spending time with someone else is something you would never want to do. So if you see some of these 7 signs in your partner, then it's high time you clear things up with them. And that is relationship rules. Don't go away. I'll be right back after the break. Now, welcome back. This is your guy Joji, your relationship coach and a counselor based in Nairobi, Kenya. Now, back to our topic. Point number 1 is that they take longer to call or text you back. If they take too long to text you back or return a call, then there are chances of them cheating on you. In the dating period, you get to know how quick they are at replying your text and how long it takes them to get back to you on a phone call. If that is changed and they deliberately take hours to text you back, there is enough space for doubt to arise. It does not take too much time to reply a text, and even if they are actually busy, it won't be once or twice. Repetition of late responses is a sign for you. Point number 2 is that they come home late from work. This one may sound like a dramatic and technical sign, but people actually make excuses like, there is a lot of work today and I may have spent the night. When they want to sneak out for something bad, it is also one of the very old excuses. It is really stupid of them to use it, but it can be a signal for you to be in charge and find out what's happening, especially if it starts happening frequently. If your partner is cheating on you and is spending time with someone else, they are aware of the fact that either you won't question them about the time they spend at the office, or you are too shy to call their bosses and ask them about it. It's upon you. Point number 3 is that they take a bath as soon as they get home. Their sudden habit of getting into the shower as soon as they return from work or somewhere else may be because of new person they are spending time with. These signs may not be very common, but if you notice them becoming a shower fanatic, then there are chances they want to get rid of the smell of the person they were with. Now, our point number 4 is that they are not as loving as they used to be. You started to notice that they are not as generally loving as they used to be. You see it in everything they do. You feel it in the way they look at you. You hear it in their voice. You experience it with the way they talk to you. Number 5 is that they get your presence. They get you present without any occasion. There is one. No. This one can be a little tricky. It can be difficult for you to tell if they are getting you presents out of love or if they want to cover their guilt. Even if they are being dishonest and spending time with someone else, they might feel the guilt at times and try to cover it up with some extra gifts out of the occasion. It is one of the possibilities. Do not always be doubtful. It is your task now to decide whether they are being generous out of love or if their behavior has changed in the last couple of weeks. If there is something you caught them with and now they want to make you believe that it was all a misunderstanding, they actually may be trying to cover it up by those gifts. So, assess the recent events, change in their tone and habits can then be seen. If not sure, confront them politely. Talking always helps, and it may turn out that they only wanted to make you feel good by giving all those presents, or it may turn out that they finally start talking and reveal to you the news. Now, our point number 6 is that they pay more attention to self-grooming. If your partner is usually not too interested in looking good, but they suddenly start paying too much attention to their looks, maybe they are either trying to impress someone, which may be you or other than you, or have already impressed someone. Self-grooming is a normal thing to do for anybody, but if they never had a problem going out with a grey shirt and blue jeans but perfectly dressed up now, before going out, there is some praise for planting your doubt. If not dresses, then it can be anything new they start doing that they never did before, like using a deodorant or caring too much about their hair. Point number 7 is that they avoid eye contact. This is a very common mistake, and if you notice this, want you to investigate. When your partner is cheating on you, they will try their best to avoid eye contact with you. This is because the eyes are the window of the soul. They speak volumes about us. When you look into someone's eyes, you get a certain feeling or vibe from them instantly. That's you seeing through them. Because of their guilt, a cheating partner would never want to expose their horrible reality by looking you in the eyes. Now, in my conclusion, all these signs are the most common ones that can help you tell if your partner is seeing or sleeping with someone else. Cheating is terrible, and living with someone who is not trustworthy is not healthy. That are unacceptable. You are not about to spend time with someone who is cheating on you with someone else. Cheaters need to be confronted and thrown out of life. That brings us to the end of our topic, and if you like this video, if you see it helpful, please consider subscribing. Please give me a thumbs up, and so that we can grow together as a family, and let us see each other in the next video.